Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome. If you are new here, my name is Lauren. I am a third year first grade teacher here in Massachusetts, and today is August 23rd. It's the first day of school. I have so many reasons to be super excited today. First of all, it's the first day of school, and I just am so excited. I cannot wait to meet them. I'm so happy to have a first day in person after last year. My heart is so full already. On top of that, last night, there was supposed to be this huge hurricane, Hurricane Henri, I believe is how you say the name, got downgraded to a tropical storm, and yesterday our school district was kind of like going back and forth waiting on, what today would look like. And fortunately, there was minimal impact here where I am, and everyone's safe and everything's good to go. So today is good. Today is happening. The question was whether or not the first day would be able to happen. On top of that amazing first day miracle, there is another first day miracle, y'all, and this might be the happiest miracle of all time, of all putting the first vlogs. If you guys have been following me since my first year, I've been in this room the whole time, y'all know. Do you hear that background noise? Do you hear it? I am not going to lower the background noise, and I will never apologize for the background noise either and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Do you know why? Because do you know what's making that noise? A freaking air conditioner! I am so happy. It's been a saga, y'all, but oh my gosh, it's in the window. She is up there. She is working. It was supposed to go in over this weekend. Now, when I say supposed to, that's happened many times before. Y'all know that. The box was in here, and they had taken it out, and I left on Friday at like 4 o'clock, and that thing still wasn't in the window. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not getting my hopes up. And then the friggin' tropical storm came, and I'm like, there's no way they're installing it. There's no way. They did it. It's in the window. You guys, I don't care. I'm not going to say I don't care what else happens today. I do. But like, nothing can bring me down. Nothing can bring me down. On that note, today it is 7:13 and students arrive at like 8:30, 8:40, I believe. So they'll probably let them in a little early since it's the first day. But anyways, I have a long list of things to do. The first thing to do was to put the furniture back, air conditioner or not, because they had to pull it away from the window, and like I had to fix some stuff over there. But anyways, now that that is done, yes, I can already see I need to fix the pennants that I just hung up because one of them is straight and one of them is loopy. So I'll go run do that. I need to go make copies right now before a bunch of people get here because we don't have to get here till 8:20, so I'm an hour early. We go run, make copies because I made masters for everything for the first week, but I haven't ran all of the student copies. I need to print my roster and put it on my clipboard. Need to put my lunch in the fridge. It's just a whole bunch of stuff to do. But anyways, good morning, y'all. Welcome to the first day. Okay, let's fix the pennants and go make copies with my air conditioner. Y'all, busy, so I don't have much time to chat this morning, but look at this. I just pulled this out for the first time to write a morning message in person. This is from my first year, the day we shut down, because I genuinely haven't touched it. How insane is that? Wild. Okay, anyways, I'm going to write my morning message, and then I have vinyl sit spots to put straight onto the floor. We can't have a carpet because the carpet can't be fully like sanitized as often as a like flat floor, so I'm going to do the vinyl sit spots after morning message, and then I think I should be pretty much good until my prep period, but I'll let you know. Okay, put the sit spots down. I'll show you all those really quick, and then I just went to the office to grab my roster, and I got a new student, so I'm going to quickly make a name tag and a necklace, put out a coloring sheet. I already have extra of the crayon boxes, so he will just, rather than be in his alphabetical order, he will just jump at the end of the list. He'll be number 15. So there we go, 15 students. Let me show you the sit spots, and then I'm going to get cracking on his name tag. I probably won't talk to y'all again until my prep period, so wish me luck. We made it! They are at art right now, and then lunch, and then recess. The way our new schedule works is like we have a little while in the morning, like an hour, and then they're gone for like an hour and a half, and then the afternoon is a 4-hour haul. Things are going really well. However, I'm supposed to have 15. I got a new student added this morning, like I told y'all, but only 7 students are here. So I'm missing, obviously I have an odd number, but I want to say like over half my class. I'm missing 8. So I'm like a little stressed because I'm just thinking we're learning a lot of routines and procedures today, and I don't know when the rest of them are going to come. I'm just a little confused, and it's not like a school-wide thing. Like I went and asked other teachers, I'm like, are you guys missing like half your class? It's just my class. I don't know why. But anyways, the 8 of us in this room have had a fantastic morning. They did really well. All we did was go over our PBIS rules, which is pause, PAWS, personal best, act responsibly, work together, and safety matters. We did like a brief morning meeting and then went over our like PBIS rules. So we talked about how they're all over the school, not just in our classroom. And then we did a school tour, mainly just like a group bathroom break so I could show them where it was for the first time because I don't have a bathroom in my classroom, so they have to know like how to go down and around. And then I like showed them where the art room was since we have art this week, showed them where the cafeteria was. They did really well, but then again, there's only 7 of them. And then by the time we got back from that, it was time to like line up and go to specials. So there's that. I have a couple things that I'm trying to get done during my prep, but all of my team is in one of my teammates' rooms, so I think I'm gonna head down there. Sorry, my teammate popped in just to say hello and chat a bit, so I went ahead and walked down there. Now it is about 10:42, so I have, I guess, like 18 minutes before lunch. Really haven't done too much. I wrote myself a little cheat sheet for the afternoon because the way that we did our plans this year is kind of hard just to see like time, activity. So I made myself a little sticky note cheat sheet for that. I am going to make a quick like big anchor chart. Each day this week during our intervention hour in the afternoons, we're going to be doing a responsible use activity for each of our materials before they're added to the bucket. So today we're working on crayons and pencils, and then we'll do scissors, we'll do glue sticks, markers, dry erase markers. But anyways, I wanted to make a chart for that so we can record like how we can use each material responsibly. So I'm gonna make like the bones of that, and then we'll fill it in as we do each day together. And then after that, I think I'm like good. I am so hungry, y'all. I did not eat my breakfast this morning. I bought a like spinach feta wrap from Starbucks, and then when I came in, it was just like a frenzy of excitement and things to do, and it like leaked like something in the bag, and it was cold, so I just threw it out. But I have lunch in about 18, like I said, which is good because starving Marvin. But anywho, let me get that quick anchor chart done, and then honestly, I won't be able to catch up with y'all until the end of the day because we have 4 hours in the afternoon. So that's going to be a doozy. We'll see how it goes. I will let y'all know at the end of the day. Alrighty, y'all. It is the end of the day. It's actually like past the end of the day. It's 4:30 now. Technically, our end time is 3:40, but with like the after waves of the tropical storm, hurricane, pop-up, today's dismissal was like pretty slow because it's a downpour outside. So there's that. But anyways, about the rest of the day. It went well. I will say, having only 7 of my 15, I don't think that I had like enough to do, but not for the fact that like I genuinely didn't have enough to do, more so because like there just weren't a lot of us, so like conversations didn't last as long, and like sharing our work only took half as long as it like would have taken normally. Like it just, things happened quick because it was like doing the whole day with a small group, which is so bizarre. But the day went well. I did, before I head out, I just wanted to show you guys and kind of talk through like what we did today, because I know first day planning is sometimes really tricky because like you're not doing curriculum, but like what do you do? So I'm going to show you and talk through like what we did for each block. So in the morning, they had a coloring sheet on their desk. That is the one thing that I don't have to show y'all. But it's all from the same like back to school bundle, and I will put a picture of it here and link it down below. But they just had their breakfast if they want to, because we have breakfast in the classroom. So they had their breakfast on their desk and then a coloring sheet with their crayon snap box with their number on it. So when they got here, I told them they could eat their breakfast. If they already had breakfast or they weren't hungry, then they should color their welcome to first grade coloring sheet or whatever. I think it said I'm in first grade, and they wrote their name on it. So that went well. And then we talked about like our pause, PBIS expectations. I didn't teach them the song yet. We just kind of like ran out of time, but I'll definitely teach them the song tomorrow. So we like practiced turning the papers in with the coloring sheets, learned that procedure, practiced finding a sit spot, learned that procedure. They sat down, we learned about pause, and then talked about how those are the same expectations and rules like school-wide. Honestly, we were late to get started because I kept like waiting because I was like, surely like more kids are coming, but they didn't. That's fine. So then we did like our expectations. We did a school tour, which is like a glorified bathroom break to show them where the bathroom was. Got back, and then they went to specials, then lunch, then recess. Recess, I came back from my like duty-free lunch and to like put my stuff down and go get them from recess, but it had started raining, so they were in here. But I didn't know that they were gonna have indoor recess, so there like wasn't anything out. Basically, long story short, they had a piece of paper and they were like drawing pictures, and they were kind of antsy by the time I got back, but that's fine. So they did that, and then after recess, typically we would have reading centers. But for this week, what we're doing is a read aloud with a follow-up activity. For the rest of the days, we're going to do one letter of pause with a read aloud. So P is personal best. We're going to read The Magical Yet. A is act responsibly. And we are reading What Should Danny Do School Day. W is work together. We're doing Jabari Tries. And then S is safety, and it's like a very generic school safety book. If you want to see more, they'll be in. I think I'm going to do like a first day vlog and a first week vlog. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how much footage I have. But anyways, y'all will see more of those activities. For today, we just did like a welcome read. So we did There's Only One You. And then they each made a page for our class book. This is the cover. It says Meet Our Class. This is from Teaching Without Frills. And then this is, each page says my name is blank. They traced these words, wrote their name, and then drew a picture of themselves, and then around themselves I told them to fill the box with things that they love so we could learn a little more about one another. So they did that, and then we shared. But now I'm like, I don't want to put the class book together because it's not our whole class. Maybe they'll do that for morning work like as the other students come. But anyways, they did that. Oh, here's the coloring sheet. I lied. That's what it looks like. I do have it. So that's what we did for reading centers. And then after reading centers is math. So for our warm-up, we did a Jack Hartman count to 100, like exercise and count. And then we did an activator, really just like a very informal assessment. This is just like counting objects to 5 and matching it to the number. So we did that. And then we played Race to 100, which is like a 100 chart. And we like learned about the game all together, practiced playing as like a big class with just like practice rolls of the dice. But it's just a 100 chart, and I put target mini erasers. I let them pick from my like treasure box which mini eraser was going to be their game piece. They rolled a big jumbo dice from Dollar Tree. Everyone started at 0, and whatever you get, you like count it. Basically, you just like keep going until someone gets to 100 and they're the winner. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we like played together as a class, learned about how to play, work together responsibly, how to roll the dice responsibly, very explicit expectations. And then they played with, we had 2 partners and then a group of 3. They played 2, the groups that had 2, someone made it to 100, but the group with 3, because it was like taking longer for like each person to have a turn, no one made it, that's fine. So they played that for the rest of math time independently. Technically that would be like math centers time normally, but anyways. Then we had our brain break. Today for the brain break, it was just like very informal. I let them choose whether they would like to read a book or draw a picture or just chat with a neighbor. And then usually we'll do like some yoga or something, but we didn't do that today. My fault. I just didn't think about planning the brain break. Then we have our intervention hour, which typically students who are in the room will be doing apps. They'll do like a half hour of one and a half hour of the other. But since it's the first week of school, we're not doing that. We're doing a responsible use lesson. So today we focused on pencils and crayons. I'll put a picture of the anchor chart right here that we made. That is also from Teaching Without Frills. I love all of the things that she does, especially because a lot of my first graders have never been in school. So it's like, even though she's kindergarten, a lot of the things kind of cross over, especially for the first week of school. But anyways, we talked about pencils, talked about crayons, and then we practiced our coloring expectations that we established. So like coloring in the lines, coloring in one direction, by doing this activity, which is from, I think it's a different back to school bundle. I'll put a picture of it here. But it's just a rainbow, and you color like to answer the question. So it's the color of my favorite toy, the color of my bedroom. This one I wish was editable because I feel like a lot of them just have like gray rooms, but whatever. I told them it's not about answering the questions. What's about is like coloring practice. So pick the color of something in your room. And then we did the color of my shoes and my favorite color. They wrote their name in there. And before they were allowed to keep their crayon box, like put it in their table caddy, they had to get me to like sign off on this to show me that they could use the crayons responsibly. So then they all got that signed off. So their crayon boxes, those of them that were here, now live in their table caddies, and so do their pencils because they also practice using those responsibly. So they have pencils, they have crayons. And then tomorrow we'll do scissors, which is like a whole other genie. But then we'll do glue sticks, then markers, and then dry erase markers. But anyways, that's what we did for today. That was the intervention block. And then we finished that kind of early. So because we were doing a crayon activity, I just like seated my pants it and was like, oh, well, because we learned about how to use crayons responsibly, let's read this funny book about crayons. So we read The Day the Crayons Quit, which they thought was really funny and cute. So that was good to get through the intervention block. And then typically after our intervention block, we'll have a half hour of writing and then 20 minutes to a half hour of science, depending on how long it takes us for dismissal. We haven't really figured that out yet. Sorry, I keep playing with this dress. It's like weirdly in my armpits, like the cut, but love this dress. Anyhow, so we had writing. And for writing this week, we are working in these writing handbooks from the Target Dollar Spot. We're doing 5 letters a day. So I went through each of the books and counted out the letters. Today it was A, B, C, D, E. And after the last line for E, I just did a teeny tiny line with my highlighter in every book so they know to stop when they get to the highlighter. So we did those 5 letters. Y'all, asking to practice 5 letters on the first day of school. It was a big ask for my first graders. That's okay. We got through. Talked about, our personal best. That's one of our expectations, and we gave it our personal best. And some of them were like, I'm so tired, my hand hurt, or like they showed it to me and there were a lot of spaces. And we talked about accountability. Do you agree there are a lot of empty spaces? And went back to finish them out, but they all finished them out, and I'm really proud of them. They did wonderful. We are going to have to learn about like more fine motor, which I'm excited for. I just feel like I don't have much experience in that area, so I'm definitely going to be hitting up my friends who teach kindergarten a little bit more, just because most of my students were remote last year, so they didn't get a lot of like direction as far as like handling a pencil and like the like pincher grip like of a pencil. So we had a lot of different grip styles, which is fine. Right now we're just like practicing writing, and I introduced them to like a pincher grip for the pencil, and then scissors will be interesting, but it's going to be kind of cool to be like the first experience in that regard. It'll just be different for me. So there's that. And then after writing, like I said, we would have science, but for this first week, we're ending the day with just 20 minutes of like free choice centers. So it had Legos and blocks today. What I was planning to do is have like a different material on the tables and rotate it through each day, but only 3 of my tables had kids in them today. So all I did was just put out the Legos and I put out the blocks. And then once, because those were the 2 that they would have chosen, that those are the ones they were interested in. Once I had signed off on their handwriting books, they went to a free choice center for 20 minutes. Then we packed up. We did another like bathroom trip on our way out the building, or like early. We left a little early for dismissal so that they could go to the bathroom. But I think they'll be fine to find it on their own for the rest of the week. And then they went home. So there is our whole day. I'm starving. There's that, because I didn't eat my breakfast. And I feel like lunch, sorry, some random number from West Palm Beach called me. I know what it was. I'm calling to speak with you about your car's extended warranty. But anyways, that was the day. I'm really hungry, but I feel really good about the week. The rest of this week is planned. So really for the rest of this week, when I get here in the morning, all I have to do is like run copies and put any like morning work out on their desk. Morning work isn't like in our lesson plans, so I didn't like formally plan morning work for the rest of the week. But I am just a little concerned about like how I'm going to reteach what we learned today and then just like continue teaching the new lessons that I had planned, because we'll see like how many students I have tomorrow and everything. I'm sure that the weather, and like rightfully so, probably kept a few of them out. But anyways, there's what we did today. It was a wonderful first day. I'm really excited for this year. I feel like I'm teaching again. Like this feels like a different job than last year. Obviously last year was the best we could do and we did what we could do, but this year it's just gonna be so good. So there's that. I'm gonna head home now and snuggle Teddy. I'll probably end the vlog here. I'm not gonna work on school stuff tonight when I get home because I have no reason to, I have no need to. I'm just gonna go home, snuggle Teddy, although he's gonna be wet probably from going outside. Eat dinner, relax, rest. I'm gonna go to bed way earlier tonight. Last night, I don't think I mentioned this, I went to bed at like 12:30 because I was up late. Stupid of me. But tonight I'll go to bed a lot earlier. Oh, let me show you all my outfit really quick before I end the video. There we go. Okay, so anyways, my outfit today, I'm just gonna stand behind my desk. I hope you all can see it. I'm wearing this dress that I love. It is from TJ Maxx. It is from the brand Jaffna, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just like a white eyelet midi dress. Here's what it looks like. I gotta get back far enough so y'all can see where it stops. And then I have on these pink shoes, little ballet flats, and pink tassel earrings from Target. I will say I feel like midi dresses are either like too long to look like a midi dress on me because I'm short, or they look like a maxi dress that's like too short for me, but whatever. And also, I have the worst blisters of my entire life. The whole thing. Awful. I'm surprised I did not bleed through my shoes. I'm pretty sure these are from Old Navy. They're very cute. I will never put them on my feet again. So there's that. But anyways, I'm gonna head home now. Thank y'all for watching another year. I cannot believe it. First day, start of a new thing. I'm so excited. I'm gonna close down on my tech. If you have any comments or questions or anything, leave them down below. Like I said, all the resources, all the materials I used will be linked in the description box. Praise the Lord for air conditioning. Best day of my life. I'll see y'all either tomorrow or in the next video, however it works out. Bye, friends.